Hey gamers, I'm back. I think it's time for a Nintendo Switch collection update, don't you? Hey gamers, I'm Cybersnack7, hope we're all well guys, back again with another video. And yes, as I said, this is going to be a new Nintendo Switch gaming collection update. It's been a while, a few months since the last one, but as I say, I'm not picking up games every single week. I'm just picking up games what I like, when I see them, and I think they're worthy putting in the collection. I just haven't got the time or the money to be going out and buying every single limited run game, every strictly limited run game, every natural release game. It's just, I think that the market for the Switch, as far as I'm concerned, is saturated now. It's way out of control as far as I'm concerned. And if you're a dedicated Nintendo Switch collector, then fair play to you for trying to get them all. I mean, it's not difficult for me because I know I am realistically not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be picking up the games that I want and add to the collection as I go along, because I've got my fingers in too many pies, too many collections. So I'd just rather pick up the games that I know I'm going to play and enjoy. End of story, simple as that. But as I say, full collecting for the Nintendo Switch. All I'm saying to you guys is if you're going for it, good luck to you. Because as I say, I think the market for the Switch is being absolutely saturated at the moment, which is a shame, because rightly, unless you're loaded, there's no way you're going to be picking up every single game. It's as simple as that. It just ain't going to be done. It's just silliness as far as I'm concerned. But still a fantastic system. Absolutely love the Switch. Thoroughly enjoying where I'm playing at the moment, of course. I've got another 10 games for you guys to have a look at, which I've picked up. Specific platformers, shooters, you know, the usual deal. Fighters as well, which I'm into. And these are what I've just picked up over the last few months. Some of them I've played, some of them are still sealed. Some of them have just been, I just bought, put on the shelf, specifically because I just haven't had the time. And I've been playing specific games, and once I finish that one, I'll move on to the next one. It's as simple as that. They ain't going anywhere. The games that I want in the collection, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to get rid of them after keeping them for months and going, oh, you know, I bought it, but why did I buy that? That don't happen anymore in my collection. I literally buy a game because I know I'm going to eventually get round to playing it. And that's why I keep the Switch collection to a minimum, because I just don't want it going absolutely crazy and having tons of games on the shelf and thinking, you know, I'm going to need a lot of time to play them. So I just don't want that no more. Minimalistic, nice collections now for me, regardless of whatever it is. Because small, simple, but the best, in my mind, that I want to play. So, 10 games, guys. Let's crack on with game number 1. Game number 1 is a limited run release. I absolutely loved the first one of this. Cracking platforming puzzle adventure. Graphics, absolutely smack on. Never really played this series until it come out onto the Switch. It was a DS original, as far as I know, but it's the Shantae series, and this is the next one for the Switch, and this is Shantae, the Pirate's Curse. Another fantastic looking game. This one hasn't been played, unfortunately, but if it's anything like the first one, which I guarantee it's going to be, I'm really going to enjoy this. But comes with a little manual, believe it or not, and then you get a nice shiny Shantae card from limited run there. So nice little additions. It's nice to see something actually in the box instead of just a little cartridge. But yeah, absolutely looking forward to giving this a go. As I say, apparently I think there's Shantae 5, which is in the works, so that will be definitely added to the collection. But really do love this series, and as I say, they did start on the DS, I think, originally, which go for big money nowadays. So I'll just be sticking to the Switch editions. Hopefully they'll bring a majority of the editions out what were on the DS perhaps, and I know they brought them out. They bring, I think there's a lot more out on the PS4, but I just want them on the Switch. So happy to have that. So that's game number 1, guys. That's Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, limited run edition. So looking forward to playing that eventually. Right, excuse me. back on the hard stuff now. That cup of tea at the beginning of the video, that's gone. I'm on holiday, by the way. Got a nice 2 weeks off. So I thought to myself, I'm going to make the most of these 2 weeks. And I'm going to throw out at least 4 videos for you guys. So you'll have a couple this week, a couple next week. Some snares updates. And maybe the starting of a new series eventually. Fingers crossed you'll never... Let's just see what happens. But guaranteed you're going to get 4 videos this week. I'm going to make the most of it. As I say, the content's been thin on the ground. Partly my own fault, but partly in fact it's just difficult in the week when I'm working to do it. Excuse me. So holiday time, 2 weeks off. I'm just taking advantage of this. So let's crack on, guys. Let's get on. Game number 2. Game number 2 is a fighting game. A little bit of love-hate relationship with this game for fighters because it's an all-girl fighter. Whether that makes a difference, it doesn't make a difference to me in the slightest. But this game, picked up cheap from CEX. I wanted this game anyway, and it's SNK Heroes Team Frenzy. And of course, you've got a selection of girl fighters from all different genres of fighting game. I suppose Darkstalkers, and you've got them from King of the Fighters and things like that. And there's a bit of hoo-ha and controversy about the fact that there is now a female Terry Bogard. Whoopie-doo. So what? You know, all the better as far as I'm concerned. Nothing special in there, just the old cartridge, but as I say, it's from CEX. But wanted to give this a crack, being the fighting fan that I am. So, not yet played this one, I've got to be honest. I watched plenty of YouTube videos about it, and it looked pretty impressive. You know what I mean? I'm pretty intrigued with this one. So, well, happy to add that to the collection. Love a bit of fighting, and I will be giving this crack. I've got 2 weeks off, I've got no excuse now, have I? So, yeah, that's SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. So, we'll give that a go. Right, game number 3. Game number 3 is a game. I had the original on the PS4. Well, I don't know. It's what you want to make of this game. If you know what this game is, then you'll understand. You'll either like it or you'll hate it. But I bought the original, and now I've got the sequel on the, of course, the Switch, and it's Gal 2. Is that right? It's Gal Gun 2. Sorry, Gal Gun 2. And this has a bit of a controversial way of playing the game. You're possessed by this alien, as far as I know, and you have to go around with this special gun, shooting young schoolgirls in their private parts for their satisfaction, as far as I know. That's all I know. Don't get me wrong, I'm just saying what I see on the videos, because I guarantee you, and I know for a fact, I haven't even played the first one yet, it's still in the seal. So I'm watching videos on this, and it's a peculiar game, believe me. But intrigued, I had to get the first one, so I've got the second one on the Switch. Yet again, I picked this up with the Tag Team Frenzy from CEX. Dirt cheap, so it's another one I wanted. It's, you know, a secret little private little fix I want to have a go at, just to see what all the fuss is about. When I get around to playing it, of course. But there you go, Gal Gun 2. I'm glad I've added it to the collection, really. I know it's a bit weird, and I don't know what to make of it. Whether it's light-hearted or, you know what the Japs are like. They are very peculiar. Say no more. Anyway, next game. Next game is a side-scrolling beta from Strictly Limited. And this one I seen a while ago, watching Happy Console Gamer, good old Johnny Millennium, and apparently his name has been added to a character in this game. And I like my side-scrolling betas. It's a nice welcome change to start having some come out. And this don't look bad. It's a very peculiar, like, it looks like a claymation kind of style of gameplay, graphic wise, but it's Raging Justice. And this is a Strictly Limited release. I just got the standard edition. As you can see, it's still sealed. I only got this about a week and a half ago anyway. It didn't turn up till about 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, looking forward to this. You got a nice collector's postcard with that. But the thing is, with the limited Strictly Limited games, when you pre-order them, they do take a while to turn up. which is I think more so with the Switch. I think the PS4 and the Switch game, and the PS Vita games, they're more or less ready to roll as soon as people have pre-ordered them. But they must order these. People whoever puts a pre-order in, they just obviously then go through the process of like making these as to order, because they do take a long time to turn up. As another game I'm going to be talking about right at the end. But Raging Justice, looking forward to that. Looks like a really decent side-scrolling beta. So looking forward to playing that one. So that's Raging Justice, game number 4. Right, game number 5. Now, originally this was, of course, a download exclusive for the Switch. And this was basically it's like a stopgap to the next game that I'm going to be showing you. But I did download it, and yet again the original came out. Another limited run release, so I had to have the original. And it is obviously Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. And this is obviously the 8-bit variant of the game. You can't see any graphics on the back, but this is the stopgap for obviously the next game, which I'm going to talk about, which is the original Bloodstained game that's come out now. And this is the 8-bit variant, and it's not a bad game at all. Love the game. Nice little manual with this one, and some fantastic artwork. Sorry about the shine there, guys. As you can see in the back, really nice artwork. Really gone to town with that. It actually does look really quite good. That you got your you got a shiny card in here as well, of course. But yeah, if you can see that, you got your 4 main characters of the actual game in there, because with this 8-bit version, you obviously go through the game, you meet characters, and then they become usable characters through the game. So each character has his own skill, which will get you through certain sections of the game. There's loads of secret sections, loads of secret levels you got to find and things like that. Really nice little Castlevania-esque platforming game. A really good addition. But yeah, I had to get that physical because I really enjoyed it when I downloaded it. So to get it physical as well was nice. There was a nice collector's box set come out for this one, but I was happy just to get the regular version. But very happy to have that. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Good one to the collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game number 6. Game number 6 is the one I'm playing at the moment. And gotta say, it's a very good game. Very Castlevania, Symphony of the Night clone. Very good game. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. And I really do like this game. I've watched the progress of this game through the years it took to make, and the difference in the graphics. Now, the one thing I'm going to say, of course, is I'm playing this game, but it has issues, of course. It's crashed on me 3 times through playing this. So my advice, if you play this, regularly save it, because like I did, I went through it and I got quite far. I didn't save it and it crashed, and I had to do it all over again. They haven't yet fixed it. Whether they're going to fix it or not, I don't know. That's the only disappointment about this game, but I really have enjoyed this game where I've been playing so far. I'm only halfway through the thing, to be honest. It's so big. There's a lot to it. It's definitely a clone of Symphony of the Night, without a doubt. Whether it beats Symphony of the Night, I don't know. I love Symphony of the Night, and it's a hard game for any game to really beat, as far as I'm concerned. But this, he's put some fantastic effort into it. It's a huge game. There's obviously lots to unlock and to find, certain secret walls, secret rooms and things like that. So really thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. But apart from the fact that it crashes on you, obviously it doesn't happen on the Vita or the PS4 variant. And I thought about getting that one just to play it without any hassles, but no, I'm going to persevere with this one. Stick with the Switch, because I wanted it on the Switch from the very beginning anyway. So, but not just that, of course, this is a standard steelbook you get anyway with the PS4, but absolutely beautiful steelbook you get with that. Let's crack that open. Oops, amazing. And there, of course, is the full steelbook. Absolutely beautiful steelbook that is. But as you can see, it's a standard for the PS4, but you also get this little like unit that sits in there. If I can pop it back in there, that is. There you go, and it's basically for the Switch, so you can stick your Switch in there, your Switch game in there, which I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep this as a nice little steelbook, but beautiful steelbook to have. Very happy with that. But overall, Bloodstained is a good game. I have to admit, I do like it, but apart from the fact that it crashes, I wish they'd fix the issue. Hopefully they get round to it and do an update for it. If not, then it's a bit of a letdown, to be honest, for Switch fans who have bought this. And if you like me, you're just going to put up with it, basically, which I will do. And I'll continue playing this. Hopefully it don't give me much more issues. But you can tell when it's going to crash because it keeps on slow. The game slows down and things like that. And it happened to me only last week. I was playing it. And it just literally, I was going up this one section and the game kept on slowing down and pausing, and it just went and just reset itself, basically. So anyway, overall I do like this game. I really do like it. It's a very good Castlevania Symphony of the Night clone. Very good successor to it. Graphically very nice, gameplay very good, and I'm really enjoying it, apart from the fact that it crashes. But apart from that, I'm not going to let that get in the way of it. I like it, and that is it. End of story. Right, next on the list. This one I bought, another fighter to the collection, and this is the Guilty Gear 20th Anniversary Pack. And this has 2 games on it. I'll show you the standard, what is here. And it basically has the original Guilty Gear from back in the day, the original Guilty Gear, and it also has, you'll have to excuse me because my eyes are absolutely terrible. I cannot read it, but it is Guilty Gear R. That's all I can read. My eyes are terrible. If you can see that and you can read it, good on you. But yeah, you got 2 games on here. You actually put the game in, and the games both download onto the memory of the Switch, weirdly, but that's the way it works. But not a bad little collection of Guilty Gear games if you're into Guilty Gear. I do like Guilty Gear games. My best one has to be on the Dreamcast. That's never been beat. I really love the original Dreamcast Guilty Gear game. That is a fantastic game. But this cost, what? I think it costs about 25 quid. So nice little collector's box set with a collector's art book in there and things like that. So very happy to have that one. Haven't played this much, to be honest. It's okay. It's not, you know, absolutely amazing, I gotta admit, but still very happy to have it. It's a fighting game and I will persevere with that. That is a guarantee. Right, next is a shooter. You either like this or you hate it. I was just flicking through eBay one of the nights and I seen the collector's box set of £30. I thought, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Hopefully I've pronounced this right, and it's Chacondo. Have I said it right? And this is a top-down shooter. Really do like the art style of this game. As you can see on the back, top-down shooter. Very Japanese, old Japanese, graphics. Like it's like a shooter from the past, basically. But very good. Really nice graphics. Good gameplay. You got a nice little booklet in there with this one. Nice instruction manual. I say you either love it or you hate it. I know Raz, he weren't keen on this and he got rid of it weirdly. But you know, I'm not a shooting connoisseur, so you know, for me, this is a nice quick fix shooter. I haven't got many shooters for the system, to be honest with you, but I'm quite happy with it. I'm enjoying what I'm playing. And it's difficult enough for me, put it that way, and it's a challenge enough for me. Maybe very easy for most of you out there, but for me, you know, not being the shooting aficionado that I should be, but who cares? I'm enjoying it. I really do like it. £30, really nice collector's box set. Very happy with that. Let's turn that the right way around. But yeah, well happy to have that one. and that is, let me try and say it again, Chacondo. Is that correct? Hopefully I got that right, but well happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Right, next game is what's in the background. Let's talk about that one. Now this is a fighting game, which obviously you've seen a lot of the FMV to it. Unfortunately, there's been no game action in it, but this is a fighting game called Bloodstained, and I did have my eye on this one for a while, totally forgot about it, and a good friend of mine, Dol, the retro godfather, if you don't know him, you're living under a rock, that's all I'm saying. He contacted me, he's going back a couple of weeks now, and he showed me this game, and he says, have you heard of this game, mate? I said, yeah, well, actually, at the time I said, no, I don't think I have, but obviously thinking about it afterwards, I thought, hang on, that is the game I was originally going to get myself. And he goes, have you got this? I went, well, no, actually, no, I haven't got round to getting it yet. And he says to me, I've got 2 copies of this. This one is yours. And it, what can I say? The guy's ultra generous. And he offered me this copy, and he gave me this copy to add to my collection. And it is a very, very, by the looks of it, it's a very good fighting game. Very unique style of characters. It reminds me of like a vampire saviour kind of style of game. All unique fighting characters with all different abilities. Definitely that way inclined. You've also got weapon-based characters as well in the game itself, but very unique. I've watched plenty of videos on this to check it out, but absolutely fantastic gift from an unbelievable friend, and I've got to say thank you very much for that, mate. Too blooming kind, and I owe you one, trust me. But as you can see, it's got all the Japanese text on there, and inside you got a nice manual, and I've just noticed you got yourself a nice dual cover where you can turn the cover around, which you don't get very often, so you can swap and change whenever you feel like it, which is very, very nice. But absolutely amazing, mate. I shall be indulging in this today. Now it's in the Switch, it's going to be played, and I'm going to enjoy this game, mate. Really, really am going to enjoy this. So, Dol, Retro Godfather, you are the legend, the man. Okay, mate, thank you very much for this. I really, really do appreciate it, mate, and it will be appreciated and played and kept in the Switch collection. Believe me, being a fighter, you know me and fighters, I love my fighters. So that is Bloodstained, guys. Give that a check out. I'm really going to look forward to playing that later. Okay, it's the big one. It's the final one, the final game. Now, I ordered this off Strictly Limited. It feels like eons ago. And the PS4 and the Vita variants shot out, and that everybody had theirs. And this took ages. I think there's print problems and like packaging issues, and you know, this is a shooter, of course, and I absolutely was really looking forward to getting this, of course. And it turned up Friday, and I'm very, very happy with the fact that it's turned up. But I haven't opened it, it's still sealed. And we are talking about the Strictly Limited R-Type Dimensions box set. And this is for, of course, the Nintendo Switch. Really, really happy to get this at last. I'm really looking forward to giving this a go. But boy, it took a long, long time. A lot of issues with the packaging issues, as I say. And, you know, it took a good 2-3 months more for this to arrive at my door. But very, very happy. But yeah, I'm going to open this, guys, see what's in it, and see what we're getting for our money, shall we? But you get, for starters, a nice R-Type. There you go, right way up. A nice art card, which is obviously a postcard, as per usual, but very, very nice to have that. Right, let's get the big blue knife. Dangerous, but we shall unseal this thing. Hopefully I can do it without cutting my fingers off. Have I got through? Yes. So I want to try and keep the seal. There we go. I want to keep the seal on the top. That's better. Keep the seal on the top and just take it off from the front so I can slide the box in and out. There we go. Have we got through nearly? I'll have to. Oh, there you go. I'm done. Sweet. Right, we're in. So the box slides out. I'm assuming. I assume. Oh, it's a slipcase cover. There you go. Okay then. So out comes a slipcase, like so. So there's your slipcase, and there's your box. So what we got inside? Oh, it's nice. It's like so there's the box all around. Nice little side label there, right? And this box opens. I'm assuming. I think it's got some sort of. Now let me have a look. Oh, there we go. Opens from the side, and it's like a metal magnetised lock. And there we go. That's what you got inside. So first things first. We have a very, very nice R-Types Dimensions art book, and can't beat the smell of a brand new book. But as you can see, guys, without the glare, you've got some nice shots from the game itself, and I think, yeah, very, very nice artwork, and you can hear the crunch of the really, really beautiful artwork, as you can see. Very, very happy with this. And like different ships, different enemies from the actual games themselves. There's the original first boss, and I think that is, as you can see, is because with the dimensions you can flick between original mode and the new variant mode. So there's your original first boss, and there's the new variant mode graphics. So it's going to be interesting to be able to play and flick through the actual game as you're playing and change the graphics, which is very, very clever. This is easily downloadable on the Nintendo Switch Nintendo store if you wanted it, but if you're like me, this had to be bought. But there you go, that's a nice art book first. Pop that there. And then next we have a couple of stickers, and they are the same. Nice couple of stickers there, which will stay in the box. And then we have, what's this then? Oh, a few cards actually. Oh, these are quite nice. These are collectible cards, and they are the bosses, I'm assuming, from the game. Yep, they are the bosses. 4 bosses from the game, which is they're very, very nice. Just R-Type Dimensions on the back. But yeah, really nice art cards. Now we'll have a look at this little package on the side here, and we have, oh right, there we go. In this little package here, we have dog tags with R-Type Dimensions on. So they'll stay in their little packaging inside there. And then finally, we have, of course, the game. At last, we have the game, R-Type Dimensions. Absolutely looking forward to giving this. You can't beat a bit of R-Type. R-Type is a classic shoot 'em up. And as I say, well worth waiting for. I know it took a long, long time to come, but the box set is very, very nice for what it is. So slot that back in there. But yeah, there you go, R-Type in the box. There's where you keep your little dog tags, and obviously all the little bump. I'll put the card back in there. Stickers and some four nice cards with the bosses on. Well worth the wait. Absolutely love that little box set. R-Type Dimensions EX. Very, very happy with that, guys. So that is it, guys. That is my Nintendo Switch update. There are a couple of more games coming for the Nintendo Switch, but I don't think this year I'll be getting enough to justify probably doing another update. So they'll probably be done in a separate video where it'll be miscellaneous. It'll be a few Switch. Oh, my Nintendo Switch seems to have switched itself off. Strange. But there you go. Never mind. It's back. Right, let's pop it back on. There we go. Oh, hang on. Nice way to finish the video, isn't it? Right, start software. There we go. Been on the track sequence too long, that is. But anyway, guys, apologies about that. But yes, whether we're going to get another update this year is probably not. You'll probably, as I say, we'll be getting a few more Nintendo Switch games, but it'll be like a miscellaneous video where I'll add them into like probably Switch games, and then it'll be, I don't know, C64 games I picked up. It'll be a bit of everything in one video for a pickup video for a change. But yeah, really gonna thoroughly enjoy these games. Very happy to have this at last. Really gonna look forward to playing this, guys. So that's me done. That's me spent on the Nintendo Switch for another few months, guys. So cheers to you. I am now gonna sit down for the rest of this afternoon, or actually probably for an hour, play the game, and then I'm going to strip that lot out and get the consoles rearranged for today. That's my project for today. But great to be back with another video, guys. Look forward to seeing me again before the end of this week with a new video, and I'm going to leave it here, guys. You've had me for half an hour. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget, thumbs up, guys, and if you like this channel, you like this content, please go back and check my old content out and subscribe if you want to. You are more than welcome to. If not, then that's okay. That's okay. You know, this content's here to be watched, and that's all it is, here to be watched at the end of the day. If you just want to watch this one video, then fair play to you. I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, guys, I'm leaving it here, and as always, I am CyberSnake7. Keep playing, guys, and remember, always keep watching. All the best, guys.